Hey everyone, it's Libby from maighstirtarot. I'd like to acknowledge the Ngati Winono First Nations people and welcome to you, your guides, my guides, and the universal energies. Yes, I know I should remember that, but boy, oh boy, have I got a lot on my mind at the moment. Okay, I'm going to actually end today with something really quite exciting. I'm going to use my Lightseers Tarot, well, actually my mum's Lightseers Tarot, because I left my deck at home. And what I want to have a look at is in the Caribbean, researchers led by Shamika Spencer, female. I love it how the female researchers are really taking these new developments forward in regards to our sustainability and our society going forward. Um, she is leading a research team that is being successfully able to convert an invasive seaweed, sargassum, which apparently is increasing in volume due to the waters warming, gets washed up on beaches, and when it starts to rot, it lets off a sulfur smell. So it's affecting the health and of the sea life, but also the tourism in the Caribbean. So she's managed to successfully convert this invasive seaweed sargassum into a biofuel to run vehicles on. And they have actually done this. So I'm actually really, really, really excited. So yeah, new starts, new beginnings, new paths that these researchers are on. So biofuel initially was converted from soybeans, I believe, and sugarcane. Or was it canola and sugarcane? I can't remember. Anyhow, sugarcane was one of the main ingredients of biofuel, but can't really grow enough sugarcane in the world to really convert to biofuel because we still use sugar for sure. So the fact that they can turn this toxic waste product into a biofuel, and when we're talking about biofuels, this is heavy industry stuff. This is trucking. This is big tractors. This is manufacturing plants, etc., that will run on this sort of energy. Renewable is great. Solar and wind is absolutely fabulous for domestic use. So domestic vehicles, buses, cars, your house, your home, are really, really good for domestic use, but not so good for heavy industry. So about 50% of electricity or energy use is domestic and 50% is manufacturing and heavy industry. So the fact that they're starting to make these discoveries for heavy industry use is just amazing, and I love it, love it, love it. Now, climate change. I'm in New Zealand at the moment. I come from Australia. But there was the weather here, warm for this time of year. Australia is currently under a significant heat wave. It may have just passed, but we're talking 40 degrees on the east coast of Australia and also on southern areas of Australia. This is November. This sort of heat's not supposed to be here till end of January, early February. Very, very abnormal. It's been a mild winter over there. It's been a mild wet winter. It's been a very hot, hot start to the end of spring. We're not even technically in summer yet. I gather in Western Australia, the conditions have wiped out 90% of the cherry crops. So no cherries this Christmas. Sorry, folks. But yeah, 90% of crops are being wiped out. It's time to take the blinkers off. Stop listening to the propaganda that is, the snake, the rat, the bat, and and not get caught up in the smoke of mirrors so we can see our path forward, because our path forward is about working together as communities and bringing forth a new beginning. So I want to have a look at, I'm not quite sure what I want to have a look at, but I want to have a look at this sassagim into the biofuel, because didn't you have a huge wave of this washing up in Florida as well not too long ago? So let's have a look. Let's have a look at converting this invasive in increasing due to warming waters into biofuel. Show me how this is going to play out. Show me how. Is this going to be a huge step forward in... I keep getting the word gas, gas, gas. Now, I gather as a biofuel it's a liquid, but are they going to be able to convert it into a gas? Because the gas can, just like methane gas of animal and human waste products. Let's have a look. Show me the future of this biofuel. Because it's not a one answer to everything. It's lots of little segments being picked off. Okay, come on down. Show me about this. What do we need to know? I'm going to do a energies reading, so it's a slightly different spread. King of Swords. It's about kings are externally doing. Swords are about truth, wisdom, research, medical knowledge, truth. So this is, looking to the future. Looking to the future with wisdom. It'll be transformative, truth, knowledge, you name it. So yeah, this is something that's going to be quite significant to looking to the future. But we need to get our skates on. We need to get on that bloomin' motorbike and take off with it. So this is a harsh truth of needing to move forward rapidly. Okay, these are good cards. Yeah, I love this. The Wheel of Fortune. With climate change, we have a choice to make, whether we move forward or whether we stay in the past. Either way will feel like a gamble, so we might as well move forward. We're literally gambling with our planet. Have to remember that the planet can survive without us. We can't survive without a healthy planet. So, yeah, either way is going to feel like a gamble. So why not gamble on moving forward? Okay, and then we've got the Queen of Swords. The feminine energy, the internal truth, honesty, wisdom, research, knowledge. The Democrat card, as someone pointed out the other here, the blue card swinging higher than the red, as blue flag higher than the red flag. The raven here, the sword of truth being brought forward. This is not something to get emotional over. This is logic, wisdom, research, truth, honesty, brutal honesty. To be able to move forward, because this is the energies behind the scenes. Which way are we going to go? We have to be brutally honest with ourselves. Absolutely. It is not an emotional topic. It is a logical, research-based, science-based situation. Two of Pentacles. Why are we still juggling? Why are we still juggling our choices to make a decision? For those that have already, those of us that are already in this energy, it's a no-brainer. But there are still decisions that need to be made. Consumerism versus what could be. Rampant consumerism. I am always stunned when I walk into these, call them $2 shops over here, the discount shops, at the crap that is available, the crap that we do not need, that is being mass produced out of plastics and stuff that one can buy, that is just so incredibly unnecessary. But we seem to have gotten caught in this consumerism. I gather Black Friday is coming up. I'm a great believer in, I'd rather save 100% by not buying something I don't need than 50% on buying something I don't need. This is about a shift from the consumerism into a higher way of thinking. Balance. It's very much about balance and working together, the lovers. So coming out of this, there might be some sort of contracts, agreements in regards to the research, in regards to this. This is very much about working together, finding a certain, the easiest way to explain this is I look at it and I go, it's finding balance in relationships, working together to work together to find balance to be able to move forward. So, for example, with my husband and myself, he couldn't cook to save his life, but I couldn't change a tap washer if I tried. So, we work together as a team. This is working together as a team, each bringing their own strengths into a situation. I love this. Again, drawing this sort of truth to find balance and working together, circles of support, working together for the higher good. Oh, I love this new start in regards to this wisdom, this research, this knowledge, a new embracing of science and technology and discoveries. There are steps that need to be taken to get there. These are great cards, and they are starting with this sort of discovery, and they are starting with the blue flag. Okay, strength. This is about a community-based strength. Now, when I'm talking about a community-based strength, it's bigger picture stuff, but to use an example here, it's, for example, having renewable energy, so solar and wind, on a community level with community storage, not big grid stuff. So this is very much about empathic energy, compassionate energy, community-based energy, but mama lion strength combined with the softness, bought with love. Oh boy. The only thing holding us back is our own self-restriction, our own perception of what is holding us back. This figure here, unbound, can walk away from this restriction at any time. And also I'm getting here the restriction of science and research. I'm getting big oil, big fossil restricting. But we can choose to walk away from this at any time. The choice is ours. And we have here the movement forward. Slow, steady progress, movement forward. In tune with nature, serenity, healing, massive healing. The future, deciding what future we want, stepping into our power and taking the steps. Each step, you have to do each step. There's no express elevator to this. Each step going forward. I'm really drawn in this card. What popped into mind was the analogy about the electric light bulb was invented via gaslight, candlelight, something along those lines, probably gaslight at the time. There was no instant movement to this future. It is a step by step, and each step has to build on the step before the step before. There's no express elevator here. So for those that rant on about any failings in the renewable system or in this new research, etc., we don't go from here to here. We have to go incrementally through the building of the network. You think back to when electricity first became a thing in the UK. I know there were about 10 different electric companies and all had different methods of delivery. So therefore, they had I can't even think of the name, but a box, so that if you moved round from this borough in London to that borough in London, you could plug into and plug back out again. When you travel overseas and you take the conversion plugs, yeah, they had a huge box because even in London there were about 10 different delivery systems before there was a streamlined. So this is the energy that we're going through at the moment, is we're going through this transition period, and it is a step by step by step. But I'm feeling really positive. Yeah, there is planning, movement coming forward, working together to create magic. So I am positive in regards to this. I was really excited to read that about the sargassum being turned into sargassum, yes, the seaweed being turned into a biofuel. Again, it is just another one of those steps. So I love that message. I was really excited to read that. I love finding information about these discoveries, these topics. So stay positive, do what you can on the home front. I might turn the computer around and just show you. I'll just show you the garden here. I don't know if you can see that. I don't know if you can see that. The light might be completely wrong. Beautiful, beautiful garden. The birds are singing. I'll take a photograph of it, of the rose over there, and post it up for you. Love to you all. Take care. Bye bye.